This is News Life.
In other news tonight, foreign businessmen doing business in the Philippines say 2013 was a great year for the country's economy. Freddy Abando filed this report.
The performance of the economy for 2013 was given a solid vote of confidence from leaders of the foreign chambers of commerce in the Philippines. President Aquino was cited for his leadership of good governance in implementing key reforms to pump prime the economy, his crackdown against corruption, and his determination in dealing with a series of natural and man-made calamities which hit the country. The result, 3 credit ratings upgrade to investment level. The International Finance Corporation ranked the Philippines as more investment-friendly with a 30 places upgrade for the ease in doing business. The competitiveness ranking of the country in the World Economic Forum continued to improve.
2013 has been an excellent year for the Philippine economy and proves the results of reforms that are started sometime before will eventually show results. The economic growth, as you well know, will end, I'm convinced, as the highest in Southeast Asia and one of the highest in the Asian region. That takes hard work, and more hard work in the future, I'm convinced, will produce equally good results.
Very excited. We always have what we call the American Chamber, the Chamber of Commerce point of view of things. Most times it's a little bit rosier than some of the others. So, but for my first year on the job, it was amazing what we've seen. The robust economy. When you're rolling along at 7%, 7.5%. We've seen our from the American Chamber activities. We've had over 300 events, chamber meetings this year. Over 300. That's almost one a week, or almost one a day that we've had, and the turnout for those and the people participating in them, and the meetings with the different people, the government officers and such. It's been an outstanding year. Again, I said I'm the luckiest guy in the world to be taking over the American Chamber at the time of such a robust economy.
The 6 to 7% GDP growth for 2013 will be attained. There are challenges and risks which the Philippines face to sustain growth. One major challenge is to attract more foreign direct investment, especially in manufacturing. The Philippines is an ideal location for companies moving out of China in search of better returns for their investments.
This past year has seen more and more investment missions, record numbers of visiting missions from many countries, including the United States, to come and learn more about opportunities here. Costs are rising in China, particularly labor costs. And as those rise, those companies, those industries that operate on very, very thin margins of profit are unable to remain in China. So they are leaving China and they're going to places where labor costs or other business costs are lower. We're seeing some of that coming here, particularly Japanese and some Korean investors.
From the investors and the businessmen are very optimistic simply because they like the Aquino administration. They like the good governance that's going on. They like the positive vibes that's coming out of it. They like the most of the cabinet level members of the cabinet or such are, those type, they exude confidence. And our membership picks up on that. Our foreign investors and the people who are interested in it, they pick up on that. So I think, if I had to pick one item that said the reason for the most interest is simply good governance of the current administration.
A major risk is climate change, given the possible impact of natural calamities. From 2009 to 2013, the country was battered by a number of the worst typhoons, to include Yolanda, which hit the Visayan region. Under the Aquino administration, climate change adaptation is a top priority to ensure lives are saved and properties preserved from destruction. For the People's Television Network, this is Freddy Abando reporting.
This is News Life.